Good morning, Average Guy Cigar Channel. This is William with Little Big Jerry and Little Jerry. Today, we're going to do a little video about what to get your significant other, son, daughter, whatever, that smokes cigars in your life. Maybe you don't smoke cigars, or maybe you do and you just need some new ideas, or maybe you're out of ideas and you just have no earthly idea what to get that person. So we have got on this table everything that came out of two childhood humidors. Most of that lunchbox right over there. But hey. So, we're going to talk about lighters, cutters, punches, and childhood humidors today. So.
All right. James, you want to lead off?
Okay, so amongst other things one needs while dealing with cigars is something with which to light them on fire. We have a collection of various and sundry butane. It is butane, isn't it?
Yes.
Lighters. You've got several single flames over here, a triple flame, or one of several triple flames right here, and they can be in different configurations. Mm-hmm. And then you've got the blowtorch over here with the quad flame, mm-hmm. and obviously they go up in size. I've got one that's about yay long and about yay big round. That's quad flame.
And if you're serious about it, there's a 5 flame.
That is not a lightsaber.
That's probably a welding torch.
Anyway, this is actually a engine out of a Soviet rocket. Possibly. We don't really know where we got that.
Either, Yuri.
I'm not good at guiding. So, again, all of these, whether they're single, double, triple, quadruple, or
5,
quintuple, I think.
Quintuple. All of them fuel more or less the same way, and they will ship, or should ship, without fuel. This little hole down here is the fueling port, and typically you're going to have the adjustment screw somewhere there with it. Just remember to buy good filtered fuel, and then make sure it's at room temperature, and the lighter's at room temperature before you attempt to fuel it.
Okay. Moving on to cutters.
Alrighty. So, there's a wide variety of cutters you can get for cigars. You can get just a simple flat cutter like this one. You can move it to like a cigar type of cutter like this one right here, which I personally like, but everybody's preference is a little bit different. You can get a V-notch cutter like this one. It'll cut a nice V in your cigar. Some people use cigar scissors like these to cut their cigars,
which might also have other tools on it that are useful.
This has little tools for adjusting your lighters and maybe peeling off a band maybe or something. Some cutters like this Cuban Crafters right here has a definitive bottom in it, so if you cut your cigar, you can only cut so deep. And some people prefer punches like this one right here, and it's really up to your individual preferences. Some people prefer to use that torture device on their cigars, and I personally don't, but I thought I'd try it out, and it was like $8 on eBay. So.
And there are also, when you look at the lighters and cutters, you can roll them in together. That's a punch on the bottom of a quad flame lighter. Mm-hmm. That works pretty well. Other lighters will have a punch like that one. This lighter that was a Christmas gift, since it's coming up on the Christmas season, has 3 different size punches, depending on the size of the cigar that you're going to smoke. And it's also got its own little adjustment tool to adjust the flame, and it works really well because when you punch this and that little part of the foot that's in there is there, you can poke it back out with this. So, mm-hmm. And now once you buy all this stuff, or your person in your family, your life that smokes cigars gets all this crap, as you can see, there's a lot of stuff there. You got to carry the cigars in something. This is what's called a 3-finger, because it's like 3 fingers. Leather case, cedar lined, that'll hold some. This is a small Herfador, holds 4 or 5 depending on the ring gauge of the cigars, and it's got a place at the top to put some propylene glycol or some distilled water. And then this one, God only knows what Will's got in here. Nothing right now. Will hold a bunch.
I think that holds 10 Corona-sized cigars, maybe. there's supposed to be another little styrofoam layer in here like that one, and I just never keep it in there because I never use it.
So depending on the size of cigars and how many you want to carry, you can get different size Herfadors, and you can get those. These make great gift items. And again, a little propylene glycol or distilled water on top of that. Put some in there, wipe off the excess, and you're good to go. Keeping, for the holiday trip, your cigars to stay nice and humidified.
Some people also prefer to use lunch boxes like that one right there. And I found that at Walmart for like $8 one day. It has cup holders on the lid, which is what I really like about it. So if I'm out and about, I can keep a nice, soda with me or hard adult beverage maybe.
But
whatever.
if you're going to keep cold drinks in there, you don't want the cigars in there, because remember, you always want to store your cigars at room temperature. Roughly 70% humidity and roughly 70 degrees. Obviously, they're not going to go bad at 72, but if you get them ice cold like a 6-pack in that cooler, it's probably not going to be as fun to smoke. With that said, here's just a list of items, list of things, and always remember, if you know what kind of cigars your person in your life smokes, by all means, you get them cigars. JJ, for example, likes a little milder cigar, so he got the Camacho, Diamond Crown Maximus, really nice gift. A Rocky Patel, there's some punches. Another Diamond Crown. So there's a wide variety. There are thousands of brands of cigars. So if you know what the person smokes, what they like, you can call your local cigar shop. Most cigar shops are very knowledgeable about what they're selling. You can go in there and say, I have a friend that smokes medium full cigars and they like a big ring gauge. They fix you right up. Okay. So accessories are a nice choice. Herfadors, some carried-ins, a nice choice. Cigars, if you know what they smoke. That's pretty much all we got, I think, for today. It is Thanksgiving Day here in North Carolina. I got to spend the morning with the boys, and I'm thankful for that, and really thankful for all the folks that online that watch our videos. Appreciate you tuning in. Guys, anything to say?
I want to do a special little shout out to the guys at the Perfect Smoke, Jeff and Darren, who I can never tell apart on the phone. Those guys are really cool. I really enjoy going down there. It's a really good little shop. And I want to give a special little shout out to some friends in Florida and Alabama, Keenan and Emily. Thank you guys for watching the channel and subscribing.
And I have recently started going to Havana Connections right outside of Richmond, Virginia, since I'm living in Petersburg. Shout out to those guys and the folks that frequent that store. Really nice folks. Had a great time there last Saturday. Spent a couple hours and had a couple good smokes. So, with that being said, thanks for tuning in to Average Guy Cigar Channel. Send us any comments or questions you got. We'd love to hear from you. Hope you have a happy Thanksgiving, and see you next time on Average Guy Cigar Channel.